Hi everyone. So this month's focus around the res has been general maintenance, really. Mowing, trimming of the swims, that type of thing. I'm just currently having a walk around the otter fence. We sprayed that off in May, so we spray a width around the fence to take it back down to bare soil so you can see the bottom of the fence line, see whether anything's getting through. At the moment, so far, nearly all the way around now, no problems. So that's all good. But having said that, I've literally just come across something here, so I'll show you that in a minute. Basically, we've got to keep on top of this fence line. There's 3 kilometers of it, and stop any brambles growing through it, grass coming up against it. It's really important that we keep the fence clear so we can see any defects in it, and because if we had otters get into the res, you know, they could decimate the fish population in here, and that would cost an awful lot of money to replace. So yeah, the fish in the res have stopped spawning now, so we're back open. There's quite a few people fishing. It's been difficult. They're still a little bit moody, but I think they're on the feed now, and they want some good bait. So that's good. They'll be very low in weight because they've spawned an awful lot this summer. But yeah, other than that, general maintenance jobs really. Next month I'll have the dam inspection, and that'll be a few jobs to get ready for that. We're going to have some new work done on the pier, so I'll hopefully be able to bring you that next month. But other than that, that's about it for me this week. I will now just show you what I was looking at back there, hence why I walk the fence as much as I can to spot any problems like this. So as you can see, there's a sort of half-metre strip all the way around this that's been sprayed off. It means we can see the bottom of the fence easily. And then up here, you'll see why we walk it. So I presume this is something like a squirrel that's pushed its way through here. It's only a small hole. Let me get back to it. Try and find where it was. But here we go, look. So where the wire touches the floor there, only a small hole. You know, I can't even get my fist through that. What I'll do is I'll attach a bit of fresh wire round here, and then I'll peg it on the floor here, because this current wire is buried in the soil along here. So I'll peg this down, and that'll just keep that secure. So that's the reason why we check round, because if something wanders round and finds that hole, it could be anything. It could be muntjac, it could be a badger, it could be an otter, it could be anything. Hares, they can push against that, make the hole bigger, and then anything can come in and out. So that's why we have to keep an eye out. So whilst I'm doing this, I'll also show you another area that we have to keep an eye on, and that is our gates in and out the fishery. However, all the fishermen are great at shutting them, but this one, the main gate in, is electric. So that's what this cable's running along here for. And that basically operates off a couple of buttons, one on the inside of the fishery and one on the outside here. So that when you're approaching, you don't need to get out your vehicle, it shuts behind you. But it can be a bit problematic, so we have to keep an eye on this, make sure it doesn't get knocked, because if it does, it then doesn't sit flush with these posts, and then stuff can get in that way. So have to always keep an eye on these things. But having this electric gate here means that the houses that are within the fishery, they've got better access, and are not having to get in and out to shut the gates all the time. So as you can see, that gate's just shutting now. It goes very slowly at the end there. And there you go, you'll have heard it butt up against that post. So I know that's all working fine. And that's about it. So there's always something to be doing around the res, but generally this time of year it is mowing and that type of thing. Everything's growing like crazy. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to bring you some pictures and videos of the works that we have done on the pier, ready for the dam inspection next month. But other than that, that's it. Cheers, guys.